during the month of September, we worked on really trying to understand what dreams do we have, because dreams are all about us expanding. If we are not dreaming about something, we're kind of in a box of limitation or status quo or something like that. So we worked on that. That was a great series. I highly recommend. If you were not here, didn't hear it, you should watch it. So in October, what the little byline for the series was, when you start manifesting your dreams, there are things that will need to shift within you, small little things that, you're working on something, then what's that? Oh, but you've been with me forever. Oh, you don't fit in my dream? Minor little adjustments. So that's what we're working on the month of October. And so last Sunday, we spent a lot of time talking about how the universe speaks to us. They speak to us in comfort and discomfort. And if you can stay in the comfort, you're staying in the rightness of your spirit and your energy. Not the rightness of someone's idea for you, not a law, not a thou shalt. It's this sense of rightness. So comfort and discomfort. Have you guys been working with it this week? Yeah, I've had some pretty cool breakthroughs as well. So, this allows us that space where new ideas and new internal recognitions can occur. And when you feel the rightness, you're not concerned about, I don't know enough about this to make this step. You just take it, right? And your brain kind of watches. It becomes the observer instead of the instigator. All right. So when we're moving now into allowing this new creation to become a part of our reality, we really begin to look at what do we feel and what do we believe. This is when our feelings become so important. So how do we bring hope to despair? Does anybody do you still have despair as one of the bricks in your building? Love to loneliness. Does anybody feel lonely? Belonging to separation. Just sometimes you still feel separate. Those are concepts that are still in the foundation of this world, and they may not fit in your dream. The dream you're working on, is it okay if you're lonely? Is it okay if you live in separation in this new dream? Does that fit in your new dream? Is despair in your new dream? No. So we want to really start allowing these things to surface so that they can be revamped. They can be rebooted into a different direction. So they said, despair, loneliness, separation, these are fear-based thoughts. You recognize that? These are fear. You have to go beneath to find what's really creating the fear, but they're fear-based thoughts. They're thoughts based on lack. So all emotional thoughts of less than are fear-based. All lack thoughts are fear-based. Underneath it, there's a sense of I'm afraid something's not going to happen for me, to me, by me, through me, something. So comfort vibrates with love, doesn't it? The message of the universe is comfort. I'm in love. Discomfort, I might be stimulating some of the fear things that need to come out within me. It's showing me I need to modify, right? So I need to move away from something right now. So that something we're moving away from probably has as an underlying current a fear base at some level. So those are just your primal love and fear. So our internal interpretation of life determines whether it goes into the comfort, the love, or the discomfort or fear or lack. That's our internal interpretation, right? Someone showed me, I think it was Peggy, she's always sending cute little things. She showed me a picture of what God sees when we are stuck in our reality. And it was a beautiful meadow, and it was 3 little sheeps, I think. And there was a pillar and a fence right in front of them. There was nothing around them. It was a beautiful meadow. But they're stuck at this fence, right? Thank you, Peggy. So that's God's perception of our stuckness. Like, just step to the side and move on. So our perception actually is so pivotal to change. It's pivotal to change. So somewhere in our current construction, any lack thought that exists will color what we create. If we don't rewrite them, their energy starts affecting the dreams, and they begin to shift it. So it's maybe not as grand, maybe not as glorious, maybe not the right color, maybe not the this or the that, right? How do we replace the bricks with new love? These bricks that create our basic foundation. So that's our quest today. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. That's Jace, by the way. All right, so let's go to Jesus. Jesus said, in his teaching, people understood relationship, and he was trying to teach them about God. And Jesus said to them, if you ask your human father for bread, what human father will give his child a stone if he asks for bread? And people would have gone, well, no one. They would have understood. And then he says, because if I ask you that, you'll go, oh, but my dad, blah, 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 and you'll give me all the reasons why he wouldn't give you bread. But they would have understood that. And so then he said, if your father will give you bread, how much more will your heavenly Father give you? The one that in whose image you were created. So the idea that everything could be given to you by the Creator, by Father, Mother God, by our God, by any name, everything that you desire can be received by you. Nothing is withheld from you. Do you see the difference? And when you breathe that in, do you see what is required for you to receive it? A belief that it can be? Because we could be standing between those two little poles, going, yeah, that's not going to happen for me. Do you understand? So the belief of, I have the opportunity to have that experience. So this is what they said. It starts with hope, and hope. You know, hope. I hope it can happen, and then faith. Hope becomes faith, and faith is defined as things hoped for that you cannot yet see. I have faith it's going to happen. I've got my hope open. I have faith it's going to happen. I still can't see it, but I'm aligned with it, and I'm going to bring it in. Do you see? I've got faith. And then faith becomes knowing. I know it's coming. There's no doubt in my mind it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. I know it's coming. You see the steps? So we have to move to hope first. Hope becomes faith, and faith becomes the knowing. So if we can have hope and faith in Creator, in God, hope and faith that we are living in a world where we can ask God for what we need and it will come to us, hope and faith, we are now allowing God to invest in us. I'm opening up so God can give to me. When it becomes a knowing, I know God is giving to me, I am now investing in it. I am now moving into that space of commitment to the dream. That Dave did a great service on commitment, how it colors everything. But I want you to see faith and hope. I'm faithful. I'm hoping. God, I'm waiting for you. Now I'm knowing. I'm investing my knowing. There's a place ready to receive. I am investing that space. Because even in hope, it might not happen. Faith, we're trusting it's going to happen. Knowing it is going to happen. Now I've already received it. I'm standing in the receiving of it, whether it's arrived or not. Do you see the difference? So we want to move in from, we want to start with hope and faith, and then we want to receive. Can you be in despair if you have hope? They don't exist in the same space. There's a theory that you cannot have a love-based thought and a fear-based thought simultaneously. That's the theory, science says. I don't know if it's true or not, but we know that loneliness and love, do they exist in the same space? Separation and oneness? You know, love, hope, faith begins to create a space where the other frequencies that you have experienced do not exist. The despair is gone, the loneliness is gone. They don't exist in that space. But all of us have experienced it, haven't we? Yeah, being separated, being lonely. All right. And commitment becomes magic. Y'all go back and listen to David's service. It was really good. All right. All right, shut your eyes for just a second. And I'm just going to say this to you, and I want you to see what feeling you feel. God will provide anything you desire. Now open your eyes. Did you feel an instant whoosh, or did you feel layers? Yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but, yeah, but. Any yeah buts in your consciousness? Every one of those yeah buts is a thought that keeps you from the flow. And if we took you and itemized and analyzed those thoughts, there would be a lack to them. There would be a judgment, some fear to it. There would be something that separates you from the abundant flow of God. And I don't know what yours is. I don't even know what mine are. I'm working on them, but you know what I'm saying? But just to recognize them means we can start to change them. Fear-based energy is something that captures our emotions and harnesses it. And our emotions are part of our creative process. When you're joyful and happy, don't things come easier? When you're joyful and happy, aren't your words positive? We are a performance-based society. We are a performance-based society. We teach children to perform. And if you do not perform, and I'm not talking theater, I'm talking, and if you do not perform, you will be punished. So there is contribution or fear. You show up or your fear is instilled in us. So all of us, most of the world, most of our society anyway, one of the primal fears that we face is not public speaking, it's making a mistake. There's a deep fear within us that I might make a mistake. Which ice cream do you want? I don't know, I might make a mistake. Pick the ice cream. You know, we go that deep in it. Well, I'm not sure. So, but do you see, and that has been instilled in us from the beginning. So Spirit said this, what if we began to teach our kids this way? We are in harmony now? Oh, you're not harmonizing with us. Therefore, your energy is going to need to be constricted elsewhere. So, why don't you do time out? Because your energy is not harmonious with where we are. Do you see? So the child begins to think, I'm not in resonance. You're not resonating with where we're going here. You need your own space to go resonate over there and do what you need to do. That is perfectly fine. Go do that. Because you're disrupting the flow here. Now, the child is empowered. The child realizes it made a choice. And the child understands repercussions without fear. I don't know if that would work, David. He's looking at me smiling like, yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's a possibility. Yeah, work on your yeah buts. But do you see the concept of it? What if our entire society did that? It would be effortless. Oh, honey, you're not resonating with us? Okay, there's your safe place. There's your time out place. Go over there and go do what you need to do. Go resonate with your whatever. Come back when you're ready. So there's this flow, and every heart is primed to love, to connect, and belong. Children love belonging. Eventually, I should say, they would want to resonate. There would be that wanting, or that knowing I'm not resonating, I got to go. It would be a whole different concept, wouldn't it? So if we can say that, play with that idea, think, maybe we can do that with us. Maybe we can do that with us as adults. Maybe we can say, okay, I need a time out. I'm not resonating here. And deal with action, with harmony and disharmony rather than a fear-based reality. Rather than that. Okay. So when we ask for God's love to move through us and create our experience, we're asking for a beautiful energy of God love, feeling, experiences. If God love is going to guide me to an experience, it's going to be beyond a boundary I've already experienced. It's not going to be familiar. It'll be something new and wonderful. So how we do that, y'all, we have to change our internal relationship with what already exists. So we reinvent our emotions, right? Your emotions are caught up in despair. They're caught up in loneliness. They're caught up in those. We can logically talk to you why you shouldn't feel that way, and you go, yeah. But the emotions go, no. Emotions are caught in that. So we have to reschool and retool our emotions just a little bit. So what emotions do we have to shift in order for your reality, your dream to become a reality? Do you realize that how they teach children, we're talking a lot about kids today. Do you realize how they teach children their ABCs? They sing it. Who said that? Thank you. They sing it. They sing their ABCs. Why do they sing their ABCs? Because lyrics are held in a different part of the brain. Right brain is music. Left brain is logic. Language is in left brain. Lyrics are in right brain. When you sing something, you're actually activating emotions, right? And I think Meredith was reminding me that when you sing as a group, you also are harmonizing your hearts. Did you not say that? That the hearts come into harmony, they come into the same beat, the same rhythm. Maybe it was Rachel, I don't know who it was. But it was one of you guys. One of our choir people told me that. And there's a lot of study on the heart, its rhythms, and there's a lot of study on music, that music affects the emotions. So when you're going to learn something new, maybe singing about it would be fabulous, don't you think? To give you new language. Okay, who wants to sing with me right now? David, come up. So, I am serious. Okay, so we're gonna sing together.
Okay.
So now you guys just listen to this, and then you're gonna join us on the very last one, right? Okay. Remember the song we did?
I don't know, what are we singing?
God is
yeah.
so good. Okay, here we go. God guides my dream. God guides my dream. He's harmonizing. God guides my dream. He guides my dream. You feeling it? God plans my trip to Disney. God plans my trip to Disney. God plans my trip. He plans my trip to Disney. Everybody join in now. God blesses me with abundance. God blesses me with abundance. God blesses me. He blesses big me. Other than laughing at us, how did it feel to sing that? If there is no song that resonates your dream, make it up. Make it up. Sing the words that you want. I'm buying a new farm. Yes, I am. I'm really not, but I'm not doing that one. But, you could be anything, and then you sing it to yourself. Sing it in the grocery store. Sing it in your car. I know you all sing in your car. Don't tell me you don't. Sing it in your car. You are activating emotions and thoughts. You're activating that dream. And the emotions that you're investing in that dream to become are powerful. The lyrics that you sing are remembered longer than language. You know that? The songs are longer than language because they have the emotional investment in them. So that is one key I give you today. Sing. The other is this. Anytime that we can take emotions and marry them with thought, we have a powerful statement. Now, some of you will do that with your affirmations. Some of you will work on it, whatever. I walked out I was looking for a specific brick, but I couldn't find it. But, we have bricks in front of the podium out there, and we would have brick fundraisers where people would have so many slots and they could pay and donate to the church for a building fund and write something on the brick. Oh my God. They would sit at the desk out there and go, oh God, what do I want to write? Oh my God. They needed to feel it. They needed it to be able to stand forever in time as a representation of their love of God and their investment to the church. And seriously, they would take hours. Okay, now. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay. And then they'd do their brick. And they'd be so happy with their brick. Even if it ended up just saying Cindy and Patrick, even if it just ended up being their name. It's like they went through what word can hold the energy of the love that I want to give this church? What words will hold that? And it was beautiful. And their energy is still in those bricks. Their love, their light is still in those bricks. We should do another brick run. But when you speak, most of us don't have bricks in our house to do that with. But when you speak, when you do things, when you're creating a dream, come up with something where your words and your energy can invest in it. I know if you're building or adding onto your house, don't you just love writing affirmations where no one will see them? Put a new carpet down. I'm going to write that right there. Okay. Then you write the perfect affirmation. Someone's going to put carpet on top of it or put flooring on top of it or on the wall, hidden underneath the plumbing, and you're blessing that house forever. I want this energy to be in my house forever. Boom. That's the kind of energy that you want to put toward the dream. Because the dream, the experience may not be a forever experience as far as go, come back, you're done. But the energy is forever because it's moved into your field and you now have within you that beautiful love, that experience, whatever you learned, whatever you experienced, is now a part of you. It's a part of you. So we can't just affirm the dreams. We need to invest energy into those dreams. Everybody with me on that? Okay. Celebrating new bricks. It's really funny. I'm not a good Facebook person, but every now and then, someone's birthday, so I open it up and say happy birthday. But I saw something the other day, which may be brand new or it may have been out there forever. I don't know. It was Louise Hay. We love her. Everybody loves Louise Hay. She was doing a talk probably in the 80s, 90s. And she said, the two things that you have to do to start loving yourself. How do you love yourself? There were two things. Have you guys seen it? The first one she said was, if you're going to love yourself, you have to stop criticizing yourself. Think of the words and the energy behind self-criticism. Think of the emotion behind self-criticism. Think of why am I criticizing myself? Because I might make a mistake. I need to keep myself in check here. I might do something wrong. I might blah, blah, blah. Stop using the words of demeaning you and the energy of demeaning you. Stop doing that, and you will free the love for yourself. Everybody got that? The second one is stop scaring yourself. Do you realize you scare yourself? You'll be thinking the what ifs, or you'll be worrying about tomorrow, or you'll be worrying about what just happened, and you'll be thinking about that, and you are literally moving into fear. The fear I'm not good enough, the fear I can't repair this, the fear something bad has happened, blah, blah, blah. Any worry, any scenario in your brain that you are creating that is a less than scenario, you're scaring yourself. And if you can stop, it will never happen. All that stuff, I'm preparing for that moment when I have to come toe-to-toe and throw down. Do you know how often we create those throwdowns in our brain? Well, I'm going to say this, and they're going to say this, and I'm going to say this. We're scaring ourselves. Instead of that, send love to the situation. Ask that God's will be done. That will unlock the love that you have instead of the emotion that will hinder you. How simple is that? Okay. So sing. No more negative talk. No more negative creations. Fear-based. So when you allow and you're willing to allow new experiences to become your reality, for your dreams actually to become manifest, all of the emotional energy that is tied up now, standing behind that fence you've always stood behind, all of those emotional limitations will one by one come to the surface. They don't happen all at once or you'll be overwhelmed. One by one, for you to simply say, that is not true any longer. If I feel despair, oh, that's not true. If I feel separation, that's not true. If I feel anything of lack, that is not true. What is true is I'm amazing, I'm fabulous, I'm wonderful. I'm all I need to be to have this dream become a reality. I'm all I need to be for this to become a reality. You guys got it? So use your thoughts and words and energy and be aware of what you are singing when you're singing to the radio. You might want to turn it off and sing your song. Sing your song of creation. Sing positive light. Sing what makes and uplifts you and keeps you in the consciousness of comfort, love, hope, faith, knowing. That is the path to embodying what you're creating. All right, let's go within. Take a breath. Father, Mother God, we love you. We ask that your infinite light just engulf us all. And for a moment, I would invite you all to create a beautiful column of light or see the column of light that's already there around you. It engulfs just you. There is no one disturbing you. And I would invite you to just imagine that you can quickly be moved to the garden in your heart. The beautiful garden in your heart, where there is love. Imagine yourself standing in a beautiful space, a meadow, or whatever comes to you is perfect. Feel Jesus Christ by your side. You might feel your angels. You might feel support. But I want you to open your heart now, and I want you to just look straight ahead and say, I want to see the energy of every yeah but that stands between me and the abundance of my Father, Mother God. And just see energy being created in front of you. You don't have to know what it is. I just want you to be open to seeing how big is it? What color is it? What does it look like? Every yeah but that stands between me and my God. And if you can feel it, sense it, or see it, I want you to stand solid in your heart and say, yep, I created that. I believed it was true. I stood by it. It's mine. Now you can choose. Do I want to keep it? What am I proving? God, what am I proving? I can love you in spite of all myselves. I want to love you freely and openly. If you are ready, I want you to just look at the energy that came before you and say, I am ready to let all of these thoughts and emotions be redesigned to become new bricks in my reality. I am ready. And Father, Mother God, I'm ready for it to happen in the perfect time for me. Each little brick, the perfect timing. Because I am saying yes to you now. I'm saying yes to receiving all that you have for me. Each little brick filled with your love. And if you can say those words as you say them, be aware of a harmony that now begins to move between you and the energy. It may have transformed instantly. It may still be transforming. It really doesn't matter because it is no longer your obstacle. And one more thing you can say, I'm willing to receive all of the emotion that has been caught here. I am ready to live love, joy, oneness, prosperity, and peace. And now, in your heart, in your mind, in your inner voice, say, and my dream is, Paba, whatever your dream is, just say it in this energy. We love you, God. Just let everything kind of disappear as it goes into the consciousness to be healed, to be revamped, to be released. Feel your peace in your garden. This is where I am totally safe. Feel God love surrounding you. Father, Mother God, we thank you for the opportunity, privilege, and ease as we resculpt our realities. Now sing a little song in your heart. Just one little verse, one little word. And gently allow yourself to come back into this moment. As you sit in your chair, Father, bless each one, and I am so grateful. And thank you, Jesus Christ, for showing us that path. For your love for your guides and teachers, and when you're ready, gently open your eyes. How you doing? Did any energy come up for you? Some people. Okay, all right. Whatever work you do in this moment will stay with you. If a little bubbled, there will be more bubbling. You will have a fun week of just allowing emotions to move into new directions. Say, I can't wait. Yay, God.